Hello everybody, I'm Kat, and it's been a while. My life has been extremely busy over the past few months, but for once, I've actually been filming this entire time while I've been away. While this is probably the first time in a while that you've seen me, it's not the first time in a while that I've seen you. You're gonna get a lot of videos from me, specifically vlogs, coming up in the next couple weeks. Maybe within the next month, hopefully, I don't know. My life has just been super busy. This is like the first chance I've had to film a video that isn't a vlog clip, so bear with me. Today is the first day of the 2021 round of the chicklitathon. I totally should have uploaded this video sooner to give you guys more information about it because this is kind of last minute, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. The chicklitathon is a month-long readathon from May 1st until May 31st. There are normally 5 reading challenges. This year, there's actually a group book, which is really exciting. I've participated in the chicklitathon every year since it started because it was started by my mom, Sophie, over at All Things Equilateral. I'll link her channel down below. If you guys want to join in last minute, feel free. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to show you my TBR for this month. Do I plan to get to all 5 books? No. Do I plan to get to at least 3 of them? Yes. So the first challenge is to read a book with yellow on the cover, and I went with Nick and Charlie by Alice Oseman because this entire book is yellow. This is a solitaire novella. It follows the characters Nick and Charlie in it, whom you may also know from Alice Oseman's Heartstopper graphic novels. This takes place after the events of Solitaire, and I think it might take place after the events of Heartstopper, like, because Heartstopper is still being written, and I think this might take place after Heartstopper has finished. I don't know though. I don't know the Osemanverse timeline very well, but all I know is that this follows Nick and Charlie. Nick is like going off to college, but Charlie is still finishing up his last year of school. It's kind of about like the two of them spending like their last summer together and like the ups and downs that come with going off to college and the difficulties of like a long distance relationship. Nick and Charlie are like my actual sons. I've decided to take custody of them. I adore them. I adore them a lot. It'll be a lot of fun revisiting them because I feel like it's been a while since I've been in the Osemanverse. I mean, it kind of has been because the last book I read in the Osemanverse was Solitaire. So it'll be nice to revisit Nick and Charlie again, especially with Heartstopper Volume 4 coming out later this month. I'm looking forward to this. The next prompt is to read a book about a wedding, or like that takes place at a wedding, or that has a wedding at some point in the plot. And for this one, I decided to go with Save the Date by Morgan Matson because this is the only Morgan Matson book I haven't read besides the new one that's coming out like later this year, for obvious reasons, being that it comes out later this year. Morgan Matson is one of my favorite YA contemporary authors, and I don't really know why I haven't picked this up yet. I know I've put this on several TBRs in the past, so if you happen to be perusing my old TBR playlist and you come across this book, yeah, I still haven't read it, so here we are. All I really know about this is that it follows this girl whose older sister, I believe, is getting married. There may or may not be a cute guy that works for the catering company, and shenanigans ensue. Okay, so this next prompt is to read a book that either takes place at college or is like about the college admissions process, or like is kind of about college in general. If you're someone like me who mainly reads YA, for some reason there aren't a whole lot of YA books that take place at college. For this one, I ended up choosing Radio Silence by Alice Oseman. The reason I chose this one was honestly because my mom kept telling me, you have to read it for this prompt. So here we are, I'm reading it for this prompt. I know nothing about this book. I know that there is no romance in it. Our 2 leads have a podcast, or like there's something with a podcast in it. And I also know that one of the subplots in this book is about applying to college, and it's handled in a way that is realistic. It's not like in those Netflix films where for some reason all of the protagonists get into the top 20 schools in the United States, even though they don't appear to be that smart. Looking at you, The Kissing Booth. Explain that one to me, huh? Just saying. So all I kind of really know about it is this book deals with like the what ifs, like what happens after you graduate high school, what's going off to college like, all these questions that I too am pondering right now. Happy college decision day, everybody. It deals with topics that you kind of come across, I feel like, at the end of your senior year of high school, which is right where I'm at. So this could either be a great book for me to read right now, or it could be a not so great book for me to read right now. My guess is it's gonna be a great book because it's Alice Oseman. So I also know that this is like the most praised book by Alice Oseman. Out of all of her books, this seems to be the most popular and the most lauded. So the next pick is read a book that takes place at your dream destination. I'm kind of cheating with this one a little bit, and I'm going with the group book, which is Bridget Jones's Diary by Helen Fielding. This book takes place in London, and and it would be nice to visit London. It would be nice to visit anywhere right now. I feel like I'm not alone in this. So I decided to use the group book for this prompt. Bridget Jones's Diary is a modern retelling of Pride and Prejudice. It has an amazing movie adaptation. If you're looking for a great like feel-good rom-com, definitely check out Bridget Jones's Diary. And finally, the last challenge is to read a historical fiction novel. There's so many historical romance books out there. I know like one of the most popular ones right now are the Bridgerton novels because of the Netflix adaptation that came out. And I had like kind of debated, like I didn't know if I wanted to read Bridgerton because I've also heard kind of mixed things about the books, and I watched the adaptation, so I don't know if I need to read those books, you know what I'm saying? So I sat on my shelf long and hard and I realized, oh yeah, Pride and Prejudice would work for this. I have not read Pride and Prejudice. In fact, the only Jane Austen novel I've read is Sense and Sensibility. It's not only historical fiction, it's also a romance, which is perfect for chicklitathon, and the group book is Bridget Jones's Diary, which is a modern day retelling of Pride and Prejudice. Alright, and that is it for my chicklitathon TBR. I'm gonna do my best to edit and upload this tonight. Let me know down below if you've read any of these books, if you like any of them. Let me know if you're participating in chicklitathon, because hopefully you would have heard about this before my TBR went up, and I'm really sorry I uploaded this late, but it's been a time for me this past month. But those are the 5 books I plan on reading. Well, the one I'm most excited to read is Radio Silence. I actually have the audiobook for both Radio Silence and Bridget Jones's Diary, so I will definitely be getting to those this month. I also think I can definitely read Nick and Charlie, because that is like not even 100 pages. So those are the 3 I'm like definitely getting to this month. But that is all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Look out, because I have a lot of content coming your way. I just haven't had the time to sit down and like edit it and upload it. So there's gonna be a time where you're gonna get spammed with hella reading vlogs from me. Yeah, that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!